You probably didn't hear about the memo that was leaked last week, and that is the problem. Because while you were trying to survive rent and work and whatever the hell else this country throws at you, the Department of Homeland Security and the Pentagon were quietly making plans to expand military operations inside the United States. Yeah, troops in our city under the excuse of immigration enforcement. The memo was written by Philip Hegseth, whose brother, Pete Hegseth, just happens to be the defense secretary, and it calls for making immigration a military defense mission. It even compares immigrant gangs to terrorist threats like ISIS. That's not policy, that's propaganda. Because once you label something a national security threat, you unlock emergency powers. You get funding, troops, surveillance, and suddenly the military isn't just overseas, it's in your neighborhood. And no, this isn't some distant hypothetical. They tested this in July with the National Guard and the Marines in Los Angeles. And that's something that directly clashes with the Posse Comitatus Act, which says U.S. military forces cannot be used for civilian law enforcement. But instead of rolling that back, the memo praises it and suggests expanding the strategy nationwide. Now ask yourself this: when has a government ever handed back power after grabbing it? Spoiler, never. Once you normalize military operations on American streets, especially under vague terms like internal security or border enforcement, you have set the stage for something far more troubling. Not day one fascism, but the slow kind, the kind people ignore because they're too busy or too numb to see it until it's too late. And if you think this is just about immigration, you're not paying attention, because once the framework is in place, it expands from immigrants to protesters to journalists to political opposition. Power doesn't shrink, it doesn't apologize, and it doesn't let go unless you force it to. They're not securing you, they're conditioning you. And if you want to follow me on any of the other platforms, all my links are in the bio. Remember, I'm not the dark left. Together, we're the dark left. Please join me in helping to call out the bullshit and bring some sanity back to the conversation.